Hello.
Hi.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Amber. I am from Kerry. I'm 22 and I go to UL. I'm doing a master's.
That's perfect, Amber. And do you regularly visit the dentist?
I have been to the dentist quite a few times in the last year due to complications that I've run into with my braces, but I would go to the orthodontist more frequently than the dentist
Mm.
for obvious reasons.
Were you regularly visiting the dentist before COVID-19? So,
Yes.
perfect. And what changes have you noticed have been implemented that weren't there before?
So now when we go into the dental surgery, we have to put on these like covers on our shoes. Um, and we have to wash our hands when we go in. They take our temperature. Everyone's wearing masks. There's plexiglass, all that kind of stuff.
So you feel safe as a patient going in.
I do.
Do you feel the dentists take the necessary precautions for yours and their safety?
I do.
And what precautions do they take, like at the dentist, them personally?
Oh, they personally wear masks and they keep social at a social distance with their
So they'd be
colleagues.
like wearing masks, they'd be wearing like gloves and like other protective
Oh
equipment,
yeah, all
or
the protective equipment you can think of.
perfect. And do you feel like they follow all the safety precautions when actually in a dentist? This could like be when you're actually in an appointment or outside the appointment waiting in the waiting room. Do you feel it's completely safe?
Yeah, maybe they don't always follow all the precautions because I've noticed that some receptionists will ask you to put the covers on your shoes and some won't. It depends on who's there.
Hmm. Please describe your experience and how it could be improved to make your life easier when it is in the dentist.
Um,
Do you feel it couldn't be made any easier, or
I don't really think it could be made any easier. No.
so you feel they optimize basically everything so far?
They have, yeah. I
Yeah.
have to give it to them.
Are there any protective measures they take that you do not personally agree with?
No, I think they're all fair enough.
If at home dentist care was more accessible, would you prefer that or would you still prefer to go into the dentist?
I still prefer to go into the dentist.
Now, this is a personal question.
Okay.
What is your dental routine?
My dental routine is, well, I brush my teeth at least 2 times a day, if not three, and I generally would floss twice a day. I use the interdental sticks as well, and just all the different equipment you would need for braces, and then obviously mouthwash.
Do you think people should only go into dentists when it's absolutely necessary now? Or do you think it's fine to go in for routine dental checkups?
That's a tricky one. I'd say it's probably better if people just go when it's an emergency or they feel it's necessary and not just for a checkup.
Is that for the dentist safety as well?
Yes, for
Uh,
everyone's safety, just to minimize how many people are in and out of the surgery.
do they take your temperature or anything when you're going in?
They do, yeah.
They
When you
do.
walk in, they take your temperature.
So describe what happens when you book an appointment at a dentist now and compare it to what it used to be like.
Okay, so now when you make an appointment, you're sent an email and they tell you to wait outside the surgery and um, they tell you not to be late, all that kind of stuff. Whereas before it was very kind of laid back. You could just wait in the waiting area. Um, they obviously didn't have any of the hand sanitizing stations or
Products,
anything like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Do staff members keep their masks on at all times, or have you noticed them taking them off at moments? Like,
Um, in my dentist, they actually got rid of the plexiglass. So since they got rid of the plexiglass, they're always wearing masks. But when they had the plexiglass, the receptionist wouldn't always wear the mask.
perfect. How do you feel that you could make going to the dentist safer and more accessible for the general public?
Um, maybe if you had some kind of call line that you could call for inquiries, and they could tell you whether you needed to come in or not, um, or just just kind of short consultations over
Just
the
so they
phone.
could tell you quickly to know
Exactly,
if you were
yeah.
an essential
And
patient
it
or
would kind
not.
of speed things up for them as well because they'd know the problem going in.
Was it hard for you personally to book appointments when trying to receive dental care?
Yes, at the start of lockdown it was because everywhere was closed, so I couldn't get my braces tightened or anything like that.
So how do you think they could have improved upon that, like during that time? Like maybe an online website or something could have made it easier, or
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
If they just made it more accessible for people in need of dental care through with an email or something like that.
do you think it'd be possible to do teeth cleaning and whitening from home?
Well, there are like at-home whitening kits you can get now, so maybe if they could bring in some more stuff like that. Cleaning, I don't really know. I don't think they could. I think it would probably be
It'd have to be done
more
in the
sanitary
dentist.
to do it in the dentist, yeah.
Otherwise, you're not really getting the full experience,
Yeah.
are you? Any additional comments you'd like to make about your experience?
Overall, I think they've done the best that they could have done under the circumstances.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you very much, Amber.
No problem.